Picture this: a cold lawyer's office, rain tapping the windows, the smell of old paper and expensive coffee hanging in the air. My brother Marcus sits across from me, legs crossed, that same smug grin he's worn since we were kids. The will reading just started, and Mr. Hargrove, our dad's lawyer, is reading line after line. House, cars, vacation property, controlling shares in the family business, all going straight to Marcus. Marcus leans over, voice low but loud enough for everyone to hear. "Guess you were never the favorite, Alex." He laughs, short, sharp, like he's won a prize he always knew was his. The rest of the family shifts uncomfortably, but no one says a word. I don't argue. I don't even flinch. I just sit there, hands folded, staring straight ahead. Because I knew something Marcus didn't. Before we continue with this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for updates. Dad left me nothing on paper. At least, that's what it looked like. Mr. Hargrove keeps reading, voice steady as stone. Marcus's grin gets wider with every zero next to my name. Then the lawyer pauses, adjusts his glasses, clears his throat once, slow, deliberate, and says, "There's one more condition." Marcus's smile freezes. The room goes dead quiet. I finally look at him, and I let the smallest smile tug at my lips. But what that condition actually was, and the one detail Marcus completely missed, that's when everything exploded. Ever wonder what it feels like to be the backup plan your whole life? That was me. Marcus was the golden child, football star in high school, charm that made teachers bend rules, the son Dad bragged about at every barbecue.
Me?
I was the quiet fixer. I stayed late at the family hardware business, balanced the books when Dad got too tired, patched up the roof after storms while Marcus was out chasing parties. Dad would say, "Marcus has potential. You've got responsibility, Alex." Translation: he's special, you're useful. When Dad got sick, I was the one driving him to chemo, cooking bland hospital food, holding his hand when the pain hit hardest. Marcus? He'd breeze in once a month with flowers and a new Rolex Dad never wore, then vanish. I never complained. I just did what needed doing. Fast forward to the will reading. Marcus struts in wearing Dad's favorite watch like he already owned the grave. He leans close, smirking. "Don't worry, little bro. I'll let you keep the old toolbox." Then Mr. Hargrove starts reading the real list, and Marcus's grin stretches ear to ear. Until it doesn't. What does pure victory sound like? Marcus laughing so hard his shoulders shook while Mr. Hargrove listed asset after asset in his name. The house on the lake. The vintage Mustang Dad restored himself. 80% of the business shares. Marcus fist pumped the air like he'd just won the lottery twice. He turned to me, eyes glittering. "Told you, Alex. Never the favorite." The rest of the family stared at their shoes. No one corrected him. I felt the heat rise in my chest, but I kept my face blank. Because I remembered the late-night talks with Dad when Marcus wasn't around. The quiet warnings. The envelopes he made me promise to keep safe.
I didn't need to speak yet.
I just waited. Mr. Hargrove cleared his throat again, louder this time. He flipped to the next page. "Before any distributions are finalized, there is one more condition." Marcus's laugh died in his throat. His hand froze midair, and the color started draining from his face. Imagine watching someone's entire world tilt in 3 seconds flat. Mr. Hargrove's voice cut through the silence like a blade. "The inheritance is conditional. Marcus must repay all outstanding personal debts, debts the family never knew about, within 12 months. He must assume full operational control of the business for 5 consecutive years, no absences longer than 2 weeks, and maintain sobriety verified by quarterly tests. Failure in any requirement and the entire estate, including what's already been listed, reverts to Alex in full." Marcus's mouth opened. No sound came out.
The family gasped.
Whispers erupted. Someone dropped a pen. I stayed perfectly still, eyes on the lawyer. Marcus finally found his voice, hoarse, cracking. "That's insane. Dad wouldn't." Mr. Hargrove slid a single sheet across the table. Richard anticipated resistance. He left documentation, including video testimony. Marcus stared at the paper like it might bite him. Then the lawyer added the quiet killer. And there's still one final clause, the detail Marcus completely overlooked. The room held its breath. What's worse than losing everything? Realizing you signed it away yourself. Mr. Hargrove didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. The final clause states, any attempt to contest the conditions, or any premature claim of assets, automatically triggers full forfeiture. Marcus already executed the preliminary acceptance form 30 minutes ago, believing the estate was uncontested. Marcus's face went gray. He lunged for the paper stack. Too late. Dad had recorded a private video message. Mr. Hargrove hit play. Dad's tired voice filled the room. Marcus, if you're hearing this, you tried to take it all without earning it. Alex built half that business while you were borrowing against it. He gets everything if you fail the test or if you fight. Marcus slammed the table. You can't do this. But the signature was his. The family stared in stunned silence. I finally spoke, voice calm. You missed one detail, Marcus. Dad trusted me to wait. And just like that, his empire wasn't his anymore. So there it was. The laugh that started it all turned into silence thicker than fog. Marcus sat frozen, staring at the signature he'd scrawled so confidently just minutes earlier. The empire he thought was his? Gone in the time it took Dad's tired voice to finish one sentence on screen. I didn't gloat.
I didn't need to.
I simply stood, nodded once to Mr. Hargrove, and walked out into the hallway while the family erupted behind me. Sometimes the biggest inheritance isn't cash or property. It's the quiet proof that someone saw your worth when the world didn't. Dad didn't leave me nothing. He left me the truth and the patience to wait for it. Have you ever been the one everyone overlooked? The one who kept going anyway? Drop a same in the comments if that's you. Hit like if watching greed backfire felt good today. Subscribe and turn on notifications because the next story? It's even darker and the twist hits harder. Thanks for staying till the end.